Okay, hello again. I'm Jay Haley from Palmore Institute. This video is for our senior level speaking class. This is the video that's going to cover week number 5. It's unit number 5. The title is Forever Single. It's a unit which covers topics such as relationships, culture, and lifestyle. Okay. As usual, the unit starts out with a longer conversation or situation introducing the topic. So it begins on page 26 of your book, and let me just summarize the situation for you. The situation is this: there's a woman named Angela, and she's probably in about her 20s, and it says Angela's boyfriend has just proposed to her. Angela loves him, but is not sure that she wants to get married. Okay, so in the first part of this video, I'll be just introducing a little bit of the vocabulary that comes up in this particular conversation, or actually just talk, because Angela's just talking about her own opinion by herself. So the first one I want to highlight is this phrase here. It comes right out of the second paragraph, and Angela talks about tying the knot. Okay, now to tie the knot, to tie the knot is a slang term, and it just means to get married. Okay, it's a very common slang. It's not at all overly casual. Very typical to talk about tying the knot as you get married. I think this picture shows really well that idea of tying the knot, the two ropes, interlacing, interweaving with one another to form one solid bond. So that's what you mean when you say tie the knot. Just means get married. Next up, then this is also out of paragraph 2, where Angela asks, what if marriage ruins everything? Now, ruin here, and it's a verb, and it means to destroy. What if marriage destroys everything? She feels happy now as things are, and she is very concerned that if she gets married, things might change and change in a really bad way. You'll see the picture in the slide. That's this building that is all broken by time and whatever other natural forces is described as being a ruin. Okay? If you've ever been traveling in Europe or Rome or Egypt and seen the pyramids, then you have seen ruins. Okay? That's the noun form of ruin. Here she's talking about the verb form, but it's the same basic idea: destroy. Okay. A little bit later, paragraph 3. I love this phrase. It's don't get me wrong. When she says, don't get me wrong, I don't think people should live alone. Okay. When you say don't get me wrong, it just means, please don't misunderstand me. Yeah, she is criticizing marriage, and she's saying maybe it's not for her, but please don't misunderstand. I don't think people should be alone. I just wonder whether they should get married. So when you're going to say something that you think possibly people might misunderstand or misinterpret, this phrase helps you soften the meaning and, just say, be careful. I don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying something very extreme here. I'm just saying my opinion. So please don't misunderstand it. Okay. Let's see about the next one. This also comes right out of paragraph 3. And this is where she says, I'm not sure if marriage is for me. I'm not sure if marriage is for me. Okay? Now, if something is not for you, it just means that it doesn't fit you. It doesn't match you. It's not a good match with you. Lots of things in life, I'm sure, are not for you or are for you. For me, in terms of food, cognac was the one for me. It's okay. Don't mind it. Definitely don't love it. Even don't really like it a lot. No, it's just not for me. Okay? It doesn't match me. It doesn't suit me. All right. On to the next one. This one skips down to paragraph number 6, and she is talking now about the divorce rate. One of the reasons she's concerned about getting married, or maybe she doesn't want to get married, is because the divorce rate is so high. And the divorce rate, when we talk about a rate, it's always about some kind of percentage. Um, Here, the divorce rate is the percentage of marriages that end in divorce. Okay? It's a percent of marriages that end in divorce. You can talk about a divorce rate, a crime rate. In money and banking, there's interest rates. Okay? When you're talking about that percentage, you can talk about it as a rate. Let's see. The next one, and this will be the last one. Again, this comes right out of paragraph 6. And she's again expressing her doubts about the institution of marriage. And she says, maybe people just aren't meant to uh, be together with one other person for their whole lives, I think is the point she's making. Not meant to. Okay? Not if you say people are not meant to do something, it just means that it is not a natural outcome. It's not a natural thing. Um, Long ago, when the Wright brothers were experimenting with their basic planes, maybe some people told them humans were not meant to fly. You shouldn't try. You should give up. Um, Not meant to do something, again, it just means that this is something that is unnatural. It's not a natural outcome. Okay, really, that's it for the vocabulary here. I think I will pause the video at this point, or stop this video now. And once again, in the next video, I'll have a special guest, and we'll be giving some feedback about some of the words and phrases and interesting things that were said. So I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.